where do we draw the line between being careful of sihr and ayn, and not, and also being like, and also being paranoid and being too, worrying about it too much?
Right, mashallah. First of all, a person should not be paranoid. He should not be worrying about it too much, thinking about it too much, because everything is by Allah. And no one can do anything except by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by the permission of Allah. But at the same time, a person would take the means that are mentioned in the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ to protect himself and have the certainty that nothing would harm, because this is how to protect oneself. So, for example, to recite Ayatul Kursi after each salah and before going to sleep, the person is protected, inshallah, in the morning and in the evening. And when it comes to al-ayn, for example, as the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, is to stay away from showing off. You know that because كل صاحب نعمة محسود. Everyone that has a ni'mah, there's someone envying him. So to not to extravagant or intentionally showing people that you're this and that, because someone might harm the person, but it's all by the permission of Allah. And again, if a person is taking the means, inshallah, nothing, everything is by the protection of Allah. But yes, once a person finds himself always worried, and oh my God, this person looked at me like this, or this has happened, this is a bad sign. A person should have a normal life, taking the means of protection. It's like the same thing when a person is worried to be killed. What does he do? As he's always paranoid and he acts in a strange way, or he acts normally, but at the same time protect himself from going to certain areas. So it's the same thing, but with the heart very strongly relying upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. And that's why the hadith is mentioned, so that people not to have their hearts attached to sorcerers, and the attachment to the sorcerers and the evil ones is like fearing them, not that attached to them, going to them. A person would fear, oh, they might harm me, and the heart get terrified as a result of that. That's a bad sign, because what can they do without the permission of Allah? So the person, once he sees this, he push that away and turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, and nothing will harm him, inshallah.